Hey! Come here!
What's wrong with
Put your hands.
What's wrong
Hey.
with you, sir?
Listen to me right now.
What's wrong with you?
Listen to me. Put your hands right here. See your
I
hands?
have a knife in my bag, but you know,
Okay,
I'm gonna go to.
Don't reach in your bag, please.
I'm not going in my bag. I'm gonna give you my ID.
And we're good.
I ain't take nothing. That's how
Well, we're saying you did.
I never stole anything.
What's wrong with you? No, why are you?
100%.
Why are you grabbing
Because I've asked
onto
you
me?
twice.
No, y'all are not my
You're about to go to jail for resisting, I promise.
No, I'm just thinking inquiries.
Okay. Yeah, they're saying they've seen you at the other store trying to buy.
They don't want to give an old boy name.
That's why they.
I don't know his name.
You got no nickname, something. You can't tell me you met somebody, y'all didn't exchange no name or nothing like that.
You sure that wasn't this year? Actually, it was at the beginning of this year. I think.
The same type of thing?
Today, we are going to unravel 7 scammers who thought they could start a shopping spree of $10,000 on stolen credit cards, believing they could fool the system.
Good evening. Who are you with?
Who am I with?
Yes, ma'am.
Myself.
No, you're not. Somebody's driving this vehicle. You didn't drive over here by yourself. You're in the passenger seat. Still sitting in the passenger seat.
My friend. Your friend.
Is that marijuana coming out of the vehicle? It is. Step out of the vehicle for me, ma'am. You got a medical marijuana card?
What marijuana? You see me smoking? Do you see his?
Q, do you smell that marijuana coming out of the vehicle?
I can smell
Do you have a medical marijuana
You
card?
can smell it.
Coming out of the vehicle, do you have a medical marijuana card?
You see weed everywhere?
Ma'am, listen, I'm not arguing with you. Do you have a medical marijuana card?
But I'm not arguing with you neither.
Do you have a medical marijuana card?
You,
In the state of Florida, I do indeed smell weed. I don't have to see it. I can smell it. Somebody that I asked to step out of the vehicle.
Can I help you?
You have your driver's license with
My driver's
you?
license?
ID, any type of identification?
Yes.
May
Am
I
I
see
in
it?
trouble in any type of way?
So here's the thing. You don't have a medical marijuana card. I can smell the marijuana emitting
You
from the
can
vehicle.
smell the weed coming from the car.
100%. I'm standing right here and can smell it.
Oh, really?
You are sitting in the vehicle.
Okay.
Do you have your ID with you?
I do.
Can I see it? Actually, I'm not even asking anymore. I'm going to tell you I need to see your ID. I have probable cause to ask for identification, so now you're going to provide it to me, or you're going to go in handcuffs, and I'm going to place you under arrest for failure. I've asked you 3 times, and you have not provided me.
Your request, though.
I'm not going to keep arguing with you. Here's
I'm not
where we're
arguing
going.
with you. No, why are you?
100%.
Why are you grabbing
Because I've asked
onto
you
me?
twice.
No, y'all are not my
You're about to go to jail for resisting, I promise.
Stop. You're saying me for what?
Stop. Just relax.
Because I've asked you 3 times for
You're
your
telling me to
ID.
relax, and
You're about to go to jail for resisting. Now stop. I'm not going to keep doing this with you.
I'm about to go to jail for resisting?
100%.
You smell marijuana on me. The marijuana you don't see nowhere in the car.
I don't have to see it. I smell it coming from the vehicle. You do not have a valid marijuana card in the state of Florida.
Really? Okay.
Let the phone go.
No, I'm not letting my phone
Either you let it go, it's going to get broken.
It's going to break.
Get the off of me. Get the off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Someone was going to go get it.
No,
I
you
ended up
didn't.
getting
I said, do you have your ID? You said
And I
yes.
said,
I said, can I
do.
see it? And then you got smart. I asked you again.
I got smart.
You got smart
Also,
again.
you feel,
So
your feelings are hurt
here's where
because I got
it's going.
smart.
My feelings are not
Really?
hurt. All right,
Your
I got a better idea.
I feel
You're going to
some type
jail.
of way. I'm going to jail?
You are.
Where's my phone at?
Nope, you're going to jail. Stop resisting.
Get off of me.
Stop resisting.
I want a woman to handle me. Get the
Nope,
off
won't.
of me. I want a woman to handle me. Get the off of me.
Put her in my car.
I want a woman to
You know
handle
you
me.
just, you do know you're getting charged.
I want a woman
Hang on, let me explain this to you. Let me explain this to you.
Stop talking. I want a woman to handle me. I want a woman to handle me. Let go.
Put her in the car.
Let go of me.
This back and forth about getting smart is a classic sign of escalating resistance. From the officer's perspective, it's not about feelings. It's about lawful orders.
That guy that ran off, he was in there like acting really crazy.
Wait, so he said he was trying to get a pack card and cigarettes?
He was trying to get.
He's credit card scam.
Yeah, he had a.
Yeah, so she wanted to play funny games with me. I asked for her ID twice. She's like, I don't have it. I said, you don't have your ID? She's like, I don't have a driver's license. I have an ID. So let me see it.
Right.
Then as I'm walking to the car, she hit me with her elbows. Put her in my car.
I want a woman.
So therefore, she's going to be charged with all of it.
Right.
And I'm about to search the car because there's marijuana in it. So I'm not going to keep arguing with you. He's walking down the road and he comes back. No, he's right there. He is coming back. Hey, bud, you might as well come back up here. I know you was driving this car.
I wasn't driving nothing. And you can't prove
Hey, isn't that the car you're in?
Yo, listen, number one, I know my rights, so listen.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tow this vehicle because she's going to jail. So, is that your vehicle? Is that your vehicle?
There's nothing in my policy that says I have to sell my
Hey, Lee, don't let anybody get in this car. Lee, decided that she was not going to go in handcuffs. Then, walking across the thing, she decided to hit me with her elbow, so she's going to be charged with that as well.
I know my rights, bro. You got me tied up in 54.
Make sure you stay on the roadway, because you come to this parking lot, you're going to jail.
Like, yo, y'all being assholes. Nobody said nothing wrong.
Alright, there is not a medical marijuana card in this wallet, or in this purse. I'm going to give him the opportunity, one last time, to claim this vehicle. Hey, last opportunity. Were you inside this vehicle? Yes, sir?
This is a tactical move. If the male claims the vehicle, he also claims any contraband found within it. If he doesn't, the car gets towed and impounded, making it much harder to retrieve.
No. Yes, no question, bud. Were you occupying this vehicle?
I understand what you're saying.
Were you occupying this vehicle? That's my only question. I'm not debating with you. I'm asking a yes or no question.
Remain silent, bro. You're not telling me nothing.
You're not under arrest, so I mean...
I have the right to remain silent.
Then you have the right to walk down the road. But that vehicle's about to be towed, so I'm giving you the opportunity, because I'm taking everything in it. So either A, were you in the vehicle?
It's people pulling up.
Were you in the vehicle, yes or no?
People coming to get their stuff out.
No, they're not coming to get it, I promise. Were you in the vehicle, yes or no? Sounds good. Start walking. All right, at least search it. I'll be back to help you in a second. Did you read her?
No, I've just been talking to her.
Okay.
Explaining what's going on.
I'm going to read you something. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be against you in the court of law. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Okay. With those rights in mind, do you want to speak with me? It's a yes or no question.
What did you say?
With those rights in mind, would you like to speak with me?
Would I like to speak with
Yes, ma'am. Yes or no?
The female suspect was charged with resisting an officer with violence, battery on a law enforcement officer, and was sentenced to 6 months in jail.
This was thousands of dollars.
Okay.
Jewelry stores, hopefully they have some big...
Hopefully.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
Good, thanks. Just scrambling to get all these charges done.
Of course.
Do you want to come in? It's cool.
Yeah. Whatever's easiest.
Yeah, you can have a seat.
Oh, no, I'll stand. I sit a lot, as is.
Okay. I'm just going to pull this up. So I just talked to Ocean Jewelers.
Okay.
Whoops. And they're going to see if they have video.
Okay.
But the person looked homeless, didn't have shoes on.
Okay.
This is on Duval.
It's declined. Even though it went through.
What was the amount?
It was right here, 13,000, and it went through just like that, no problem. But I told him it's declined, and he's like, "Really?" So he took his credit card, he left, and he's like screaming, "I'm gonna call my wife," and he's calling like, "My wife, where are you?" You know, and he was drunk or on drugs. You know, you can already tell he was not okay. And then he was telling the wife. Call the bank because the credit card didn't go through.
My name's Charles Cole.
Charles Cole. All right, Mr. Cole.
ID?
Yes.
I don't know what it's about. I'm good, man. It's a friend of mine. Go ahead, man. I'm good. I know I'm gonna be good this whole day.
Of course.
You want me to an ID?
Do you have one on you? Do you have any weapons on you? You need to be concerned
No,
about?
I have no weapons.
No knives. No
I
nothing.
might have a knife in my bag, but you know, I'm gonna go to.
Don't reach in your bag, please.
I'm not going in my bag. I'm gonna give you my ID.
And we're good.
Are you in the?
I'm gonna give you my ID. I'm gonna keep mine. All right. Show you my marijuana card because I have marijuana in my bag.
Of course.
Okay.
You're good. All right. Look, listen. I'd ask you a couple questions. You are the suspect in a theft and a fraud case I'm currently working on.
Okay.
All right. So before we go forward, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna let you know your rights. You're not going to jail. This isn't like cops where you get read your rights and you go directly to jail.
Okay.
I gotta ask you a couple questions before we.
Decide to let me go.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. So you have the right to remain silent?
I do.
Okay. Have you previously requested any law enforcement officer to allow you to speak to an attorney?
Go ahead now.
All right. With these rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me now?
I'm supposed to speak to you now.
All right.
Can I ask what this is pertaining? That's why I went.
This is pertaining a fraud case. I had a gentleman lose his wallet, or somehow his wallet came up missing, and then
we can move out the ring.
here.
Just walk over against the wall.
Yeah.
That's the ring.
We'll go against the wall. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
I ain't trying to run.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Well, if you run, you will be tased. That's I will give you that warning. All right. Here, let's go into this awning over here. Just
I'm gonna grab my bike. I'm just gonna walk slow, sir.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I ain't trying to rush it. I'm good.
Okay. All right. So, if you don't mind, could you have a seat? All right. I had a gentleman lose a wallet about 3 days ago on Tuesday.
The suspect's quick, flat denial to a very broad question about a lost wallet is a red flag. Experienced investigators know suspects often deny the overarching crime rather than specific actions, which they haven't been asked about yet.
And his card was charged several different times at several different businesses. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
No, I do not, sir.
You do not? All right. Did you at any point in time find a wallet the last couple of days?
Not in the last couple of days, no.
Okay. When's the last time you went to Sunglass Fox? Sunglass shop on the 100 block of...
I walk in and out all the time when I see a good deal, but...
Okay.
I mean...
Okay. Have you tried to make any purchases at Sunglass Fox within the last couple of days?
No, I have not.
You have not? Okay. When's the last time you went to Ocean's Treasure jewelry store?
Sounds like $1 to me.
No. Okay.
Well, I've been trying to be good, man. I mean, I got a girl now, man. I stay in a 150-year-old home on this island and stuff, man. I'm good.
Yeah, I get
off
it.
probation, man. You know, I didn't do what they told me to. You know, I got off probation, man. It was a marijuana charge for 5 grams. They hit me with 3 years, called me drug court, man. I'm telling them for 5 grams. It's off 5 years ago. Then I meet a girl before I'm getting ready to leave, you know.
Yeah. It's tough, man, but, you know. So, where were you between the hours of 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock on...
Oh, right out here on the streets, sir.
You were on the streets?
Probably so.
Okay.
I mean,
would you be able to tell me where exactly?
no, I cannot.
Cannot? All right. So, here, give me 1 second. Let me wait till my sergeant comes up. I'm gonna move my car out of the way just so.
You ain't gotta worry about me, sir. You can leave this right here. You don't trust me.
Yeah. No.
Come into my bike or whatever you want me to do.
No, man. I'm not gonna cuff you to your bike, man. That's cruel. That's cruel and unusual, dude. That's uncalled for, man. Look,
I'm just saying, man. I'm good.
You've been upfront with me. You've been straight with me. You know, you haven't given me any reason to think you're gonna run. But man, it's just policy. I can't just, you know, if I'm questioning you, I can't just cut you loose.
I understand, sir.
Could you sit with him for a second? I'm gonna move my car out of the way, and I'm gonna grab my phone. I got a little bit of info on my phone. Sir, so now that was November 1st at 2017 at 8:17 p.m. And at that time, you know, speaking to the people at the store, somebody matching your description. That gentleman in the camera made a purchase using somebody else's credit card for $217.
If there's any, I wanted to know if there's anything specific.
That wasn't you? All right. Fair enough. Sir, do me a favor, stand up, turn around, place your hands behind your back.
What's up, sir?
Take your backpack off.
Am I going to jail?
Yes, sir.
For what, sir?
For fraud. Turn around.
Okay.
I'm not trying to lie.
No, you're good. You're good. I appreciate you.
He's probably not going to cooperate because he won't even ID himself.
I'm cooperating.
Sir, what was that?
Did you say I'm not cooperating?
No. He's talking about something else. No, you're 100% cooperating, man.
Huh?
You're 100% cooperating, man. He's not talking about you. He's talking about somebody else.
Do you have a lock for your bike, sir?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Where can we lock it for you?
I'd like to tell you right back to down to where I work at.
Where do you work?
Olivia and Windsor.
Okay.
I don't need the police showing up there, man.
That's right here at the blinking light, right?
No, it's
No. A little further down.
Okay.
His immediate concern isn't the fraud charge, but his belongings and the marijuana in his bag. This reveals his priorities and suggests a pattern of minor offenses, indicating a potential disregard for more serious legal consequences.
If that bag goes to jail with me, it's got all my prescription marijuana.
Yeah.
Well, take it if I do.
That I'm not going to be able to take it to the jail. Let me talk to my sergeant to see what we can do about it. The knife, you can't take it in.
Oh, I know.
The knife, I know. If the knife's sentimental or if it means something to you.
No,
okay.
it's not.
Okay, so I can toss the knife?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. All right.
Here.
But they won't let me have my marijuana out of the bag.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so now, do you have anything dangerous on you? Any fentanyl, any drugs, anything you're concerned about?
No, I'm all against any kind of drug but marijuana.
Of course. All right, so I'm gonna have you have a seat.
I'll just tell them I'm being in that store.
Here, give me 1 second. Let me grab this. All right, go ahead, have a seat.
And he didn't want to answer the questions about the purchases or any of that?
No, I mean, I asked him about the purchases. No, that wasn't me. I didn't make those purchases. But, I mean, clearly, it's clear as day that...
And you got the information of the cashier that said that he was the one that made the purchase?
Dennis did. Dennis went back over there to talk to her.
Get her information and put it in there.
Yeah.
He was sentenced to 2 years in state prison, followed by 2 years of supervised probation, ordered to pay full restitution to the victim, court fines, and barred from possessing or using any financial accounts not in his own name.
All right, come on over here.
I'm trying to buy stuff right here. I'm keeping everybody's stuff.
Okay. Is that your stuff over there? On the table?
Yes, it was a return to the store, and they want to say that I can't remove anything out of my belongings to them.
Okay. Let's walk out here to my car. Do you have anything on you? Any weapons?
No, they need to get the out and go to jail and eat dogs
Okay.
for us so they can get out the
Walk over to this
catalog.
other car over here.
These people act like they.
Did you take some stuff from over there?
No, I ain't take nothing. I
Okay,
got
well, they're saying you
receipts.
did.
Well, I never stole anything in my life out here.
Okay. You have an ID with you?
No, I don't.
You don't? What's your name?
I got a act support ID, a SP,
That's fine.
a spoon.
Is your ID through, you ever been issued an ID before?
Yes.
Is it through Ohio?
I got all kinds of, no, it's not through Ohio.
What is it through?
Ohio is a stick.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I'm
Okay.
going to eat. Y'all
All right. I'm just going to pat you down. Make sure you
people
don't have any weapons on.
are amazing. You guys act like I'm for real, I can't wait to get downstairs and show you my big man. I'm going to put you guys in it too.
Okay. You're going to have a seat in the back of my car here for a second, okay?
Week by week.
I'll knock my car, Penny.
There's 2 things.
Put your hands together. Like you're praying. There you go.
Yeah,
Like you're praying.
yeah, they gonna pray.
There you go.
And I'm telling you when I get in my brown one. A brown stick.
All right. Sit tight for a second.
Been me.
Relax. We're going to figure out what's going on here for now, okay?
No, I'm gonna give you the word of injection.
Word of injection?
Yes, I'm gonna send you a copy soon.
Have a seat.
Out of Civil War.
All right.
Okay. Like
Well,
I
this
did-
is a criminal matter, so.
Yeah, I don't understand your language because I don't live underneath the trap.
First,
on top of the trap.
just because we're starting here, I'm just going to read you your rights, okay?
I'm not no Salvador gang member. I'm president.
Hold on 1 second. You're the president?
I really am. Believe it or not.
All right. President of Salvador?
No, president of Iraq, figure in the middle of my fingerprint.
I'll take you some.
And Iran. Of the quietest liquids.
All right, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
And you don't give me back my body.
Listen. You have the right to
But
talk to a lawyer and have
control
them
your
really
animals.
present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you for any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise your rights not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand the rights that I've read to you?
Yes, that the holes
Okay.
are going to be filled even more
Okay.
quicker.
Were you over at Meyer just now? Before you came over to Chick-fil-A?
I was over there on a 20 bus coming here to feed myself with a chicken. And they would not return.
What narcotics have you taken today?
It's called, Equal Rush.
Equal Rush.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On my mind because I am a,
You know what day it is?
yes, I do know what day
What
it
day
is.
is it?
The day is that everybody looks at me as, the man.
This is where the officer realizes they're dealing with someone potentially disconnected from reality, not just uncooperative. Her claim of not understanding trap language, combined with earlier aggression, signals a deeper issue than just a simple shoplifting defense.
Okay.
It really is, I promise.
Where did you get these from?
It really is me.
Huh.
Yes, it is.
Okay. What's your address on this license? What?
I don't know any of them.
You're right, because it's not yours.
Because when they're sending the mail, it's just
What's your birthday?
and with the older chips and cards.
What's your birthday?
2/12/75.
Okay, that's not the one here on this ID. So
It's just different extensions on
where did you get this stuff
where
from?
I come from. From the program.
What school? Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have a scholarship.
Where did they go
Scholarship.
to? Where do your kids
Butler.
go? Butler what?
Accounting.
Butler County is not a school. What school in Butler County?
Base code.
Okay. I'm gonna look up the sections for RSP.
I believe it has to be entered as.
It would be a MRSA MCI that was non-released to
Maybe we should do
to a code,
DC and
a basic code that never should have been.
ALS 31,
You still live on Vance Street?
Yes.
What third year off?
No, I don't.
What's your address?
No, I don't live. I live better outside than in Advance, I would call it, or EM.
All fire units responding to 3801 Woodridge River smoke alarm. Switch to paragraph 10. Paragraph 10.
What's your phone number?
I don't carry a non-working one. It would be non-sit and rock situation. Ain't get nothing to f***ing eat. I'm in a sit that hasn't eaten in probably about 10 years, and it's swollen off of urine group. Anything that's my form to situate. That's what the P, it would be like a PA after the helmet was made around the,
Princeton Square in Westchester?
no, that's this order, I'd be past the L. I'm past the L Pluricell. No, there's no middle name.
Yeah, she's got two name files.
It would be SL'd.
The suspect's speech here transitions from evasive to completely delusory, referencing complex, abstract concepts that have no bearing on the interaction.
It turned into Gilmore, then turned into Paolo. It would be Paolo. And that means a straight, solid, a solidium. That's like a abyssal order with a re, and that's going to keep that center wrong, which for only my bodies would be with a real flag of a real figure out holder and a wrong turn. I'll just spin it.
All right, go ahead and stand up against the gray wall behind you.
All of them. FMCTTM.
All righty, look at that camera for me for a second.
Yes.
Right over here. Over there. You're gonna hear 2 clicks. Don't blink, okay? All righty. All good. You can have a seat. Thank you.
Oh, the 727 line, my court record available. The core, the CORD. That's like the color of the wall.
All right, stand up against the wall again. We gotta take it again. It's not working. Nope, my click too fast. Take one small step to your left. Nope.
Cars, and then there was a before, like a full re, and then there was a pentently with a LY, the LY system. Y.
Instead of extended jail time, the judge sentenced her to 30 days in county jail, with credit for time served, followed by 12 months of supervised probation, mandatory mental health treatment.
Grouper? Yep, Deputy. Ethan. Yeah.
All right, Judge.
Hello.
So, this is Deputy Gruber. Just want to talk a little bit about the checks you've been cashing. Judge, I've got you trying to cash some checks for $1,500. Got a couple different branches. One was here this morning, so I have that one right now. And we did do it for you because you're an existing client of ours for quite a while. You've never had any issues. But then I also had you going to multiple other branches cashing the same checks from the same person for $1,500. You just kind of looked a little suspicious, so we were looking at it more.
I understand.
Yep. You said,
I know I did the two.
Mm-hmm.
I did give my card to somebody for a while.
Okay.
But I won't tell y'all who because, at the end of the day, y'all could put it on me. So I will never throw nobody up under the bus.
Okay.
So yeah.
You said that was your aunt, right? That wrote you those checks?
Mm-hmm.
All right. How old are you?
18.
Okay. So here, before we go much further, I'm going to read you your rights. Have you ever had your rights read to you? You have? Okay. That's fine. I'm going to read them to you.
All right. So, first question is, how did you become in possession of that check?
It was given to me.
It was given to you by...
I can't tell you the name.
You can't tell me the name?
I don't know it. I just met.
How y'all met?
Outside.
You just met him outside?
Yeah. My boyfriend.
How did you get here?
This one out. He told me pretty much the person. Then he gave me the check and was like, it's from me. It's legit. It's the government. So he told me it was his. You gave it to me. Go cash it.
So he told you it was his, so... And you believed him?
Sort of, kind of. Because I didn't have money.
Right.
He looked at this. Right?
So what he got money, what does he do? Is he a hustler, scammer?
No, he works.
Oh, he works at? Where he works at?
Can't tell you.
So what you gonna get yourself caught up for some shenanigans, man? For some dude that upgraded cat. You say you didn't know him, but where he works at though?
It's just a coach. He's just a coach.
He's a coach?
But I don't know where.
Football team?
Yeah.
First, she doesn't know the name. Now he's a coach. But she still can't say where. This inconsistent information is a classic deception indicator, trying to create just enough detail to sound plausible without revealing the truth.
Don't talk that much.
So how long you know this dude?
Not long.
What's not long? A week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months?
A week. That's fine.
A week?
Yeah.
But so how y'all plugged up? How y'all connected?
Just met.
Or you just walking down the street and like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, like, met at the store.
See?
It was the wife.
It was the white van.
I can't deal with this shit. I'm not trying to go with you for that.
So how many people was in the car?
Huh?
How many people was in the car?
2, but he was the only one. That, you feel me?
Who? He was the only one. What? He was driving.
Yeah.
So who was in the passenger? Your boyfriend?
No. No. It was my cousin, but he's not involved in this though.
He has to be involved in some type of way.
He was just there for the ride. He's not involved.
So why he ain't tell buddy to stay for you? Or go see what's going on? I mean, if my cousin went inside, somebody just took off with me. I'm like, and what the hell? Why you left my cousin? Let me out.
He already got his own little things going on.
So he knew what was going on there.
No, but he wouldn't put himself in a position to go back to jail because he wasn't involved. Simple. Just old boy.
They don't want to give me an old boy name.
I don't know his name.
You gotta know a nickname, something. You can't tell me you met somebody, y'all didn't exchange no name or nothing like that. You finna do this type of work for him?
Yeah. So he's just like starting to talk. Like he don't even know my name.
So a whole week I just, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Now I don't address nothing. So he be texting you?
No.
See,
just seeing what I see.
So they gotta be a middleman, man. It don't make sense at all. So y'all just randomly bump into each other every time.
I mean, it's not like we met a week ago, but it's not like we just like.
If you met a week ago, you had to communicate somehow.
We ended up seeing each other at the store. It was like, and I was telling him about my trip, and he was like, "Oh, I got you. I got some money for you." I didn't have my car for it.
Yeah, what?
What am I even doing? Anyways, let me just tell you. I don't know his name, like dead serious, but he be on that.
She's trying to minimize her involvement while also protecting the higher-ups. This is a common tactic among lower-level participants in organized crime, hoping to appear less culpable by claiming ignorance.
He's on a scammer?
Yeah.
Okay. So who's the middleman?
I can't tell you that because that person doesn't even deserve that. Because they're not even doing nothing. They just sit there.
You gotta understand though, if you guys got some organized thing going on, right? And you are the least person that's, how can I say? So you are basically like the bottom of the bottom, right? No disrespect or whatever. So you like the bottom fish. You're not the person that I really want. I want to know who's the mastermind, who's organizing all this, who's doing all that. You just the lower end that's gonna get caught. Because that person know eventually this check gonna come back fraudulent. You go inside a bank. You don't think they got surveillance in here? Nope, ain't gonna tell me nothing else.
I don't know anything else.
I'm just asking if you want to tell me whatever information. Like I said, so far I have nothing. I can do my investigation, try to figure it out.
Yeah, I understand.
I got nothing.
She was sentenced to 9 months in county jail, followed by 2 years of probation, mandatory financial responsibility classes, and a court order prohibiting contact with her accomplices.
Right now, you got an ID on you?
ID for what?
They say you attempted to purchase some things. They got word from another store, so.
Another store?
Mm-hmm. No, got an ID on you?
No.
No ID? All right, give me a second.
Okay.
Any firearms in the car or on you?
No, nothing like that.
All right. So you have no ID on you, but how you want to purchase store items? You got no method of payment at all, or?
I'll just make an inquiry. I'm not making any payment.
You already talked about anything?
No, I'll just make an inquiries.
Okay. Yeah, they're saying they seen you at the other store trying to buy MacBooks. That's why they called this in today. I mean, you're not in any trouble right now.
I'm just making inquiry. That's it.
Do you want to give us your name so we could clear you of any wrongdoing? What, do you have your ID on you?
No. I don't
You don't have ID? What's your name?
William.
William what?
Joel William.
What is it?
Joel William.
Joel?
Yeah.
Like I said, they're calling because they believe they saw you doing something you shouldn't have been doing, but you're free to go, all right?
They say he don't know him, but
They don't have anything.
they was talking as I walked up.
They don't have anything.
Don't have anything? No picture of the person that did it in the other
They didn't do
location?
anything. That's the thing. They exchanged information from Simi, and they saw people trying to buy stuff with what they believed was stolen coins. But they don't have any proof that it's stolen. They don't have any information. They don't have anything.
So just slid up under your shoe.
Oh, he's not. All right. See something?
Do not resist. I'm not resisting. Open that door. The dog's gonna come out. He's gonna bite you.
No weapons in the car? Okay, just put your hands on the steering wheel for me. Wait till we figure out what's going on. That's it.
I'm not your right shoe off. Kick your right shoe off.
Take your shoe off.
Oh, that's it. Why is there a credit card in your shoe? Why did you slip it under there when nobody was looking?
Oh, good catch. Good catch.
Huh? That's weird, huh?
You just told me your name was Williams. Who is this guy? You know this guy?
Yeah, he's a fraud.
Okay, so he just said he didn't know you. So, thank you. William, did you give us a fake name? Okay. I specifically asked you. You said you had no method of payment on you. You're just inquiring. And he happened to see you slide that card under your foot. Yeah, we had nothing until he observed him slide the card under his foot.
I mean, do we need to play the game where I ask you 100 questions, or you can just tell me what's going on right now? Okay, so since I got here, I've been trying to get a girlfriend. Since you've been, speak a little bit louder. Since I got to America, I've been on dating site and all of that. So I met one girl on a dating site. You met a girl on a dating site? Yeah, we started to talk for like 3 weeks. Getting to know each other. And one day she opted that we do a video for like a naked, a naked video.
This is a prime example of an officer's keen observation skills, preventing the destruction of critical evidence. The suspect's attempt to hide the card immediately elevates this from a casual inquiry to a serious investigation.
So when we did the naked video call, not knowing it was not her real identity, so she got my naked self. And she told me to send her money. I said I don't have money. I just got into the country. I'm trying to work. Second, she said, okay, if I don't send her money, she's gonna publish. She's blackmailing you. Yes, she took my Instagram, my Facebook, and said if I don't do that, and I said I can't do that. And she said, okay, if that, what can I do for? I said I don't know anything. She should just not post the videos. And she said, okay, then I can do something for her not to post the video. And I said, anything I'll do, just don't post the videos because I'm only here to work and I'm not even new in the country. And then she said, okay, then she took my address and said she's gonna send me her card so that I can use to purchase things for her. So I've never seen the person, not even once. So she sent me the card and she told me that I should buy mugs for her. So yesterday I came to make a purchase, 2 MacBooks, and she told me that, okay, when you get a MacBook, I'll send you the address, you go put it here. He works with you at Devereaux? Yeah. Okay. All right. And is he in on this with you? No, he's off today and I just told her, I don't even have money. Normally, and I told him that, oh bro, you have a car, just bring me here. You have nothing to do with this. All right, but why was he here yesterday trying to do the same thing? Randy was not here yesterday. Came yesterday. Yeah, Randy. I didn't come with Randy yesterday.
Who did you come here with yesterday?
Who did I come with yesterday? Yeah. I came with my lead. Another guy? Yeah. All right. Are you willing to show me the number? Yeah. Her number? Yeah. Okay. Like I said, this is on you to show me that you're being honest. So. And I said, you see, Telegram, the person don't even keep the chat most of the time.
What was her name, though? Could have sworn you said Brianna, right?
Yeah.
Is that not it?
But she told me not to say the name. Look at me. We're back to the point where you need to show me something. If you don't show me, then your story falls apart. And then I'm going to take you for everything.
Okay, so do you understand me?
Yeah, I understand you.
Because now we're getting to a point where I'm saying, hey, show me the goods, and now you're messing around.
I'm not messing. I'm not messing.
Well, then,
to help you, man.
yeah.
So
Like I'm getting to a point.
on that part.
I mean, you spoke to her today, right?
Yes.
Okay,
So it should be recent.
Like I said, she deletes the chat.
So you're telling me that?
Can you switch the data on?
Listen.
Yeah.
You're telling me that on Telegram, because I'm not familiar with it. You're telling me on Telegram that if the other person deletes the chat that you're talking to, it deletes off the whole thing.
It deletes everything. Everybody knows you can.
I don't know that.
Yeah, you can confirm. Everybody knows Telegram works like that.
Okay, so you're telling me you have no thread right now of her?
No, because she deletes the chat.
What about a phone number? You said you had a number.
Yeah.
Where's that? Telling me that you have text messages from this girl, but you're not showing me. And when you say text messages, that makes me feel like it's a text message, not a look at me. Okay. I'm right here. Not Telegram. So
text message, you know when you have an iPhone?
Yes, I have one.
iMessage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have iMessages from her? You can't delete that.
No, I don't delete that.
And she can't delete it from your phone.
Yeah.
So do you have iMessage text messages with her on here?
She tells me to delete it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. She tells me.
Okay. Where did you get the cards from today?
What?
Where did you get the cards today?
She gave me 2 cards. That was last.
She gave you 2 cards.
No, she put it where I told you.
Where?
Did
you look it up on your phone?
No.
So how did you get to the spot with the cards?
Then you're lying. Right?
I'm not lying.
Well, then you have no information for me. I'm wasting my time talking.
No, I'm not lying.
Okay, well then give us something.
I told you.
Give us something to help you, because I am about to let you just go to jail.
Yes, I don't want to go to jail because.
Well, you're about to go.
I don't have anything to do with this.
Listen.
The officer is giving the suspect a final chance to be honest and potentially cooperate by making the impending arrest very real. The suspect's immediate denial of wanting to go to jail shows he understands the gravity, but still struggles with honesty.
If this is legitimate, if this is legitimate,
exactly.
If it is,
yes,
okay, then I can do something about it, and we can do something about this girl. We can try to do something.
Exactly.
But I got nothing to go on because you're just leading us on a bunch of wild goose chase.
Like, I know you've been in this country for 5 months.
Yeah.
Who do you think this person was that is just constantly like able to know what you're doing?
Who's running their life? Because we met on the internet, so I can't figure out who the person is. That's the problem.
Correct. And that means that she probably doesn't know who you are. How is she gonna know everything you're doing?
But that's what she says.
So this person that you have no clue who they are.
No.
Are you primary? Mm-hmm. Okay. Just load them up for now.
Yeah. Come on. Spray your legs.
Have you ever been in the jail before?
No.
Okay, so they're gonna scan you, okay? So anything that they find on you, it's an extra charge. So if you have something on you, tell us now. You got
no.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Basically, the issue with your story, like I said, I mean, we gave you plenty of chances to. All right.
Those people, they are too smart.
But all right. But listen to me, right?
Okay.
Most officers, I don't know. I mean, like I said, you haven't been here long, but I don't know how it is in Ghana. But most officers wouldn't even let you talk. They'll be like, "Yo, that's it. You're coming to jail." Like, it is what it is, right? Is that what happened with us? No, right? We gave you. I mean, we've been talking to you for over an hour, right? Trying to get your story, trying to see what's going on.
And I know
Okay.
you gave me a lot of time trying to tell that these people, they are too smart. They know, because they know they're using you.
The court sentenced him to 18 months in state prison, followed by 3 years of probation, full restitution to the victims, and substantial fines.
Was that the lady that was standing up and leaving? Hey, come here! 7 foot, please. Got one spec to me off right off foot. It's gonna be towards the back of the other side of the building. Hey! Come here!
What's wrong with
Put your hands! Hey!
you, sir?
Listen to me right now. Listen to me. Put your hands right here. You see your hands? I will tase you. You don't put my hand.
Please don't scare me, sir.
Alright, relax your hands. Face towards the back.
Please don't scare me.
Alright, come on.
Please, what's wrong with you? What are you doing, sir?
Ma'am?
You're scaring me.
Let's go.
Are you call my mother.
Got the hand.
Please, sir.
All right, see your phone. See your phone. Ma'am, relax. Stop moving, ma'am. Stop moving. I don't want to slam you on the ground, ma'am. I need you to relax. You understand me? Stop moving. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
I have a medical issue.
No, you do not. Stop resisting.
Please, sir.
Stop resisting. Stop moving your arm. Stop moving your arm.
My mom's gonna pay for it. What's going on with you? Can I call my mom, please?
Relax, man. Hey, anybody else? That's it.
One.
What's that? Just one.
So let's show up real quick.
Can I call my mom?
No, stop.
Is there any other persons involved?
No, only her.
One.
Throw the whip apart. You have anything out here?
No.
Get your camera looking.
Yeah.
What are you doing to
I'll
me?
make sure you have no weapons on you, okay?
Stop playing games. You're no scare. You know exactly what you're doing.
What did I do?
Allow the deputy to
No
do
weapons.
his job.
Hey,
No weapons.
I don't have any weapons.
I have no idea.
What in the world's going on?
Have a seat.
detained right
Have
now.
a seat.
What is going on?
Just relax, ma'am.
Being detained.
You're being detained right now
What?
for questioning. When I told you to stop, or when I told you to stop, you took flight, okay?
Yeah, but I'm scared because I'm literally, you know why?
Stop.
Relax. Move your feet.
Okay.
Sir.
So my question is, you guys were on a call?
They called.
You called, right?
She said she has an appointment next door for her
Uh-huh.
hair. So as soon as you guys came, she should have walked in there and tell her she would walk over here to let you guys know that she's over there.
Okay.
But her mom or her family paid her transaction.
Okay. So what is this about the credit card?
I don't know. You gotta ask them.
The officer is directly addressing her flight, which is a key component for establishing probable cause to detain her. Her excuse of being scared is being weighed against her actions, demonstrating a clear attempt to evade law enforcement.
Nothing serious, sir?
Just gotta figure out something. All right, so we got a call here for a fraud, right? Obviously with the credit cards.
Yes.
Okay.
So she randomly walked in. She wanted to buy $700 worth of services.
Were the credit cards to her? How do you know it was not?
They're in her phone. They're all in her phone. She had like 17 different cards all in her phone, and she
Like
wouldn't
a
show me.
mobile wallet?
No.
Or a picture?
She wouldn't show me.
Okay.
Because she's like, you have to manually put them in. And I was like, all right, well, show it to me and I'll put it in. She was like, no, I'll just do it. I'll do it. And she wouldn't let me see her phone or see if they were typed or if it's a picture of the card. So I don't know, but it was all on her phone.
Okay.
And then they kept getting declined. It was like declined, fraud, declined,
How do you know
fraud,
it's fraud? They say
declined,
fraud?
Yeah, it kept saying fraud for a bunch of them. 2 went through. And then I had 3 clients call here and say, hey, Bank of America just sent me a message. Someone's trying to use my card at your business. It's not me. So a woman walked in. She said she had her aunt and her mother with her, and she wanted to pay for services.
And how do you identify this woman? What was she wearing?
She was wearing a black t-shirt that said from Medellin on it.
Okay.
And then she had short, blonde, fluffy, wavy hair to her shoulders.
Describe to me how she looked like in terms of, is she black? She's Hispanic?
She's
white?
Hispanic, and she was a little larger.
Okay. All right. Keep going.
I don't remember what pants she was wearing. I just remember the shirt that said Medellin.
Understood. So call ma'am. You were like, say, 14, 15 around there?
How many cards did she use?
Around 15.
About 15.
How many cards was the transaction on your guys' end? How many times did she use the cards? And how many different cards?
I manually put in so many.
Guys, all different names?
I didn't see the names. She has the card numbers in her phone, and she wouldn't let me look at it. So she was typing the card in.
Yeah. Were they actually physical cards? Or was it
No, they're all on her phone.
All on her phone.
Everything's on
It was
her phone.
pictures of the card.
I don't know if it was pictures of the card or if she had like the numbers typed in. She wouldn't let me look at it.
17 and figure out.
So yeah, these are.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know if you're scanning it from the card or
here. I think it's going to be this last one that I just talked to right before I called you.
Okay, so she came in here. She's using her card to scan. You're saying?
No, I had to manually type the cards in because she didn't have any physical cards.
Numbers.
Yes, because I said if you have all these in your wallet, you can just tap it. I don't have to manually put them in. And she's like, no. And she's like this. And she's like, let me get this number. Okay. And then she was reading it to me. And then eventually she was just like, I'll just type it in myself. And I was like, well, if you show me the card, I'll put it in. She was like, no, it's fine. She wouldn't let me see what she was looking at.
This is a classic cashing out maneuver in credit card fraud. By purchasing a gift certificate, the suspect tries to convert potentially stolen credit card numbers into a more liquid asset, effectively laundering the money and making it harder to trace.
Yes. She came in and was like, she wanted to get stuff done, but I didn't have enough time. So she's like, I'll come in the morning. And I said, well, I have to take your payment then in the morning tomorrow. And she goes, I'll just buy a $700 gift certificate now and I'll use it tomorrow. So she didn't want to pay tomorrow.
Okay. Give me a few minutes. We'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, thank you, man. Give me 1 second.
She was sentenced to 18 months in jail, followed by 2 years of probation, restitution to victims, and mandatory financial crimes counseling.
You got a car out there?
No.
How'd you get here?
Uber.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's your picture, honestly, but I'm just trying to figure out exactly, I mean, obviously we're here for a reason. You know, this is decent, but pretty clear fake. We see them all the time. The bank sees that stuff all the time. You can understand why they called. So I don't know what they told you before they called or how the bank, how did that interaction go when you got there?
They just stalled.
Okay. So you got to the bank, you said you Ubered?
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of car you came in?
I forget the make and model.
Okay. General idea? Color?
It was white.
White? Sedan, SUV?
Sedan.
White sedan. Okay. Did you sit in the back? You sit in the front?
Back.
Back. Small one? Nice one? Larger? Mid-size?
Kind of mid-size. It was clean.
That's an Uber. Okay. What about this? Is this... That's fake too, right?
Yeah.
You can be honest with me. I mean, we're at the point where we can just be honest with each other. You know, I wasn't sure if he told you or not. That's why I let you know. These are clear fakes. We are here already, and I just wanted you to be as honest with me as possible because that looks a hell of a lot better for you in the long run. If you come clean with me, you tell me everything that's going on. I think there's a lot more going on, and I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. I just want to talk about all that stuff, and if you know it's something that we can do later. We do it a lot. You know, I can do a case file at the end, and I can tell the DA's office, you know, yeah, he was honest. He owned up to everything, apologetic, sympathetic to everything, and that looks a lot better when the DA's office is looking at stuff. Lie to me, and they're not trying to help you at all. You know what I'm saying? So I can't promise you anything, obviously. That's not the type of position I'm in. I follow up with the cases, pass it on to the DA's office, but me telling them that you were cooperative looks a lot better when it gets to that point. So can you just walk me through today? You're holding it. Let's just start there. What did you do this morning?
I woke up in the hotel.
What time?
Like 6, 7 o'clock.
Okay.
The officer isn't promising leniency, but emphasizing how cooperation can positively influence the DA's perception, subtly leveraging the suspect's potential fear of harsher penalties.
I mean, I've done it in the past, but...
When was the last time you did this? Or actually, let me modify my question. When is the last time you got arrested for doing something like this?
The
The end of last year.
When?
The end of last year.
The end of last year. Where was that at?
North Carolina.
Okay. You sure that wasn't this year?
Actually, I was at the beginning of this year, I think. Because
the same type of thing?
Yeah.
What were you charged with?
Possession of a ID.
Forgery?
I don't think so.
I know we charged you possession of an ID, and I'm trying to be specific.
I know, I just don't remember.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I can get it.
It's right here.
You already pulled the...
Yes. Oh.
I already pulled that.
Oh, well, I just did the same thing.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know you were doing it. Alright. So when did you meet this person to get this guy's driver's license? Or his info, excuse me.
When I was on my way to the bank.
Today?
Yeah.
So he made the card or you made the card?
He made it.
Okay. So how did you communicate with Chief?
Usually just called.
You just called him? So he already had the info, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you paid $500 for it.
Right.
I thought you got it on the internet.
He gets it off the internet.
We asked where you got it from. So do you paid $500 for that, or he paid $500?
I paid $500 for it.
Okay. So when you go to these banks and try, attempt, or are successful in getting all this money, what happens to it? Do you pay them some? You keep it all for yourself? Like what's the plan?
I try to keep it all for myself.
What do you do with it?
Try to invest.
You're living out of a hotel, so it's obviously not working very well, right?
Nope.
Don't have a car.
How long have you been doing this?
Not this long, not very long at the bank.
I mean, all right. So
I'm a carpenter by trade, and his work got slow, dried up.
Okay, right. So that's what I'm asking you. So when did that start?
When did it dry up?
Earlier in the year.
No, not this year.
I need to understand something. I get this is a quick buck for you, and you try to turn your own life around, but you fuck people's lives up when you do this shit. That's plain and simple.
Right.
I'm sure you've heard of stuff like that. I'm sure you've seen that probably firsthand. You may have had a relative that has had their identity stolen, but now you're on the other side of it. You're the one that's doing that to people.
I see what you're saying.
So you can see why we're passionate about working for our victims in this sense. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And the least you can do is have the decency to just be honest with me in an interview and just tell me what the hell you're doing, so I can try and stop in the future, because I've already got you.
My whole situation on this is like he was saying, people having somebody's identity stolen. I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but they have to go through a lot to get their stuff secured again and to get these accounts taken off their credit report or whatever. At the end of the day, the bank is the victim because these people didn't do these transactions. So the bank is the one that's out the money. Cool. Banks are billion-dollar corporations who probably screw people over left and right on a daily basis. Would you agree with that? All right. So don't think about this as a dollar amount. Think about this as, well, how can we help these people from this happening in the future, is essentially what we're trying to get at. I'm just curious.
This is a powerful interrogation technique, sharing an anecdote of another suspect who cooperated fully. It subtly suggests a path to the current suspect, painting a picture of potential benefits for turning on accomplices without directly asking him to do so.
Because I've had cases like this before, very similar situations. However, that individual was like, you know what, fuck these guys. They left me to rot, and I'm holding my hand in the cookie jar. I'm going to tell you everything I know because, yeah, I wanted to make some money. I'm not going down for their fucking plan. And he laid out everything that happened, what states he'd been to. He gave me names, even though they were street names, difficult to find. He gave me car descriptions. He was like, yep, on this date we went here. I went to this branch, walked inside, sat down, spoke to this girl, told her I needed the money for this, and we went through the process, and she hands me a check, and I immediately cashed it there from the, like, everything.
Who was waiting nearby? You had no escape plan whatsoever. You expect me to believe that? You're pretty experienced at this by now.
I was just gonna
You just wing it every fucking time, hoping you don't get arrested?
pretty much.
That's the story you're gonna stick to? Single thing that's in your phone that has anything to do with something like this, you're getting charged with each individual thing. I hope you know that. That's a lot of fucking stuff, I bet. And based off what I've gotten from the bank today, there's a bunch of other banks, United Community Banks, from the last few days and the last few weeks that are going to be charging you in other jurisdictions as well. So even if you bond out here, you're just going to go there.
No, there's not going to be a bond.
Yeah. Even if you got one later and went through that whole bullshit. And so, but we'll leave you our card. If you ever want to help yourself at all, maybe you can reach out to one of us from the jail email thing or something and ask to speak with us if you decide to miraculously think of some more information. Okay. Any questions for me?
He was sentenced to 3 years in state prison, followed by 3 years of supervised probation, ordered to pay restitution to all affected financial institutions and victims, assessed substantial court fines.